Welcome everybody back to the Sign Guy Sideshow, and with me right now is arguably the biggest star I have had on this show to date, Lucha Underground star, the king of Sleaze, Joey Ryan.
Who else have you had? I want to compare these notes. Give me some other names. Let me
Chase Owens. That's been a pretty big one. The White Trash Millionaires. Don't know if you're very familiar with those guys. Lenny, help me out here.
Probably had Lenny on.
Well, yeah, I've had Lenny Stratton on.
I want you to say like Cody Rhodes or somebody, or Matt Cross or somebody that's been out there.
That's coming. I'm working on that.
I want you to say that I'm a bigger star than them, essentially. So when you interview them, will you say like arguably the biggest star I've had on, other than Joey Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can go with that. And I appreciate you taking a few minutes out here before the show to hang out with me. And Joe, you've been all over the world, and I kind of want to mention. I know you talked about Cody Rhodes. I'll mention Stardom. That was quite an entertaining little piece.
Cage match coming up with Cody on May 6th at the Cow Palace in San Francisco. And
is Stardom going to make an appearance?
Ooh, I can't give this secret. That's all part of the strategy. That's all part of the strategy. Who knows? But in WrestleMania weekend for WrestlePro in Orlando, I have a singles match with Brandy Rhodes.
Oh, that's
leading up to it. So we'll see.
That's going to be.
We've got all these different dynamics leading to this cage match. So we'll see how this goes.
That's going to be interesting. You know, we see a lot of cool things that you're doing with Lucha Underground and whatnot too. But not only with that, you wrestle all over the world. Who are some of your favorite? Not just with the Lucha Underground stuff, but who are some of your favorite matches that you've had with guys just all over the place?
Oh wow! I think you get a little bit from every territory. I like wrestling. I personally, because like you go to these places and like sometimes they'll bring me in and they'll bring in like somebody from a different area and they'll put us together in a match but I like wrestling like more of the local flavor, more of the local talent, maybe the guys who don't get out as much, or guys who are just about ready to break out, because then I get a real sense, a real feeling of like what the area is like, and what if this is a top guy in this area, then what he represents or what that area as a whole represents. I get a better feeling rather than a top indie guy who's doing like maybe more of a global style. I'd rather get like the unique individual flavor of more of a local top guy. That's, for me personally, that's my favorite.
Awesome. You kind of got an interesting match coming up tonight with where you're tagging with Nicole Payne, who's Lenny's wife, and
I can't have her against me anymore.
That kind of come about.
She's got to be on my team.
An interesting set of circumstances. It was a sucker and put into an orifice, and
she's got to be on my team. That's the rule. The rule from now on is she has to be on my team.
Well, it's a good thing that y'all settled your differences and been able to team up tonight against Sahara 7 and Sean Schultz. Who's Sean's been kind of all over the place here locally and stuff. He's a really solid guy here on the local scene. And the same thing with Sahara. She's kind of, she's from North Carolina or South Carolina. She's
one of the Carolinas.
Yeah, she's a very solid female opponent too. So I think that definitely is going to be a interesting tag match tonight for.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So, but I won't tie you up any longer, Joey. Sure. I appreciate you taking a few minutes before the show to hang out with us and talk here.
Thanks for coming back here where it's warmer.
Right.
I'm a California guy, so I need.
I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thanks.